Alrighty guys, just woke up here at Triple T. Excited to race here today, just for doing tires inside, just get everything ready. Won't be running this car today, we'll be running the other Premier. But yeah, just super excited to be here and another track that I should like, so hopefully it'll be good today. Alright, just finished our first round of qualifying. We were 3/10 off the leader. Tires were a little free off the corner, but other than that, I don't feel like I left that much on the table. We're adding another 2 to it. Practice went well. Didn't get that many laps on practice, probably 9 laps on the track before qualifying, so it's going to be a fun qualifying session, but we should be able to do pretty well. Alright, just finished up qualifying here. So we're starting last in all of them. Just didn't have the speed first time on the track. The second qualifying, we ended up spinning first lap, so that hurt us. Then the last qualifying, we ended up a little slower, but I don't really know what happened, but it's all good. We should be able to do well here in the races. Just get some laps down, and if we don't do as good as we wanted, it's all right. We can't have a good weekend every time. So, but still looking forward to racing, and yeah, it should be a lot of fun. All right, rolling out here for our first race at Triple T. Super excited to be here and racing. Always have looked forward to coming to this track. And this track's flat out, pretty much. Maybe a little drag of the brake here and there. But I was looking forward to it. It reminds me a lot of a track called Alma, which is in Georgia. And I'm sure a lot of people know where that is. But right here, we get a good start. We're on the back bumper of the car ahead of us. We're able to get good speed coming out of the corner. And we're able to slip right back underneath him. And then coming out of the corner pretty well. Able to hold the position. You see the car ahead is pretty far ahead of us. I don't even see him with how dark the track is. Come through this corner, come off of it just a little too low, caught some dirt, and then ended up coming off too high. And, just hitting the wall. It was pretty hard, but it wasn't too bad on me. And didn't really mess up the kart that much. But in qualifying, I'd kind of been struggling, and I was a little nervous coming in this race. Just because fresh track, I had 9 laps of practice, and then I had obviously 9 laps of qualifying, but still very fresh, and racing on a track that has this little lights is always pretty difficult because you can see on the GoPro how dark it was. Here's the outside footage of the same start that we just watched. You can see I'm on the back bumper of the car ahead of me, and then come off of the corner well, able to drive underneath them. And then come off the corner well. And this track's kind of like a circle. You're almost always turning. Not as much in the back stretch, but whereas a track like Alma, you would literally always be turning. You can see here is when I hit the wall. Send a tire across the track. But yeah, it wasn't too terrible of a hit. And if you guys see this white line on the video right here at the bottom of your screen, that is actually not part of the track. That's a cable that's hanging. So if you think there's a line that shows you where to run, it's just a cable. So that could be a little confusing. Alright, so we're gonna start the race again. And I'll be back in 3rd place. Get a good start. Just even with the karts. And then same, still even. You can see I come in that corner a little cautiously, which cost me coming back, and I fall off pretty hard. So I definitely lose some time there. And throughout this whole race, I'll probably be more cautious than I should have been, just because I was a little nervous after that hit, and I didn't want to do the same thing. Go ahead and cut ahead to 2 to go here. You can see there's a decent gap to the car ahead of me, and first place is way checked out, but to the car ahead of me it wasn't too terrible. But all in all, I liked the track. I thought it was a lot of fun to race at. The corners are nice and wide. Coming out of 4 was a little sketchy, but once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. I haven't stayed out the board too long. I was in and I didn't hit that. That sucks. How you doing, man? Whoa. I was moving though. After that, I kind of was nervous. I was just like punching it fast. Just finished up first race. Did decent. We had a good start. Fired off well. Ended up coming down too low off the track. Caught some dirt, and then I hit pretty hard, pretty under the flag stand. Ended up bending that pretty good. But after that, I was a little nervous, so I wasn't running as hard. And it's always hard being a new track when it's dark, because you have to trust your lines a lot. So not being able to trust your lines is always difficult. But we should be good coming this next race. Hopefully I can get my confidence back and do well. Alright, rolling out here for second race. Still in the back. I think we qualified in the back for everyone. It was pretty difficult qualifying for me. The track was a lot worse, as based off of what people were telling me. They said it was soft because we had rain at I think 5 a.m. the day before, or like the night of the race. So that really hurt the track preparation. So the track fell off pretty big time once we got into the later parts of the night. But it never really got that late. Like, it was just a normal race, which they call the backyard series. So it wasn't really that late because there wasn't too many karts there. And coming in this race, we expected there to not be that many karts, but it still sucks. There was only 3 and only 2 other than me. Because with me being slower, it's not like I can be slow and still race people in the back and just worry about me. Once I fall off pace, it's not like I can race. I just have to focus on my lines, which is a lot more nerve-wracking than you would think. Whereas racing a car, you're not focused on your lines that much, and you're kind of just doing them naturally. But you can see I fell off really hard in the first lap there, and the 2 up front are pushing. And the guy behind the leader, is pushing pretty hard. So they're just checking out even more. And then I lost the slipstream after like second corner. So I was always going to fall back there. But the front 2 have a really good race going on. But with there being only 3 karts, at least you can say we drove all the way to Triple T and got a podium. Which I guess most people can't say. See here, I came in the corner a little high, and then I guess I just came in a little high, came with too much speed for where I was, and I ended up spinning off the track. And then I rejoined the track there nice and well. Only lost 1 lap, but still in about the same spot I spun off at. So still worked out pretty well for the leaders. Didn't have to throw a caution or anything. Alright, final race here. We haven't had the best of, like, not luck, but we just haven't been doing that great. You know, with there being only 2 carts, it's hard to get it right every time, especially here first time. And we get a good start here. We're on the back of the second place cart. We fall off a little through there, but with them battling, we're able to catch right back up and just stay there. But we fall off there a little. But the top 2 carts are very even speed here. And it would be awesome if they started fighting so that I could maybe claw back a little bit of ground and then maybe get in the slipstream. But my starts weren't that good. I don't know if I was just going too easy on the starts maybe, or I wasn't firing off well, but I wasn't doing that great. You see my tires were a little loose coming out of 4. I just had slight slide. But the motor was definitely the right choice here. At the end of this race, we checked the micron, and the RPMs were back up to where they should have been versus where they had been all day, which was 6,100, which is not too good for Junior 3. But all in all, the kart felt pretty good here. I liked the track. Nice wide corners was fun because you're more in the corners than you are in the straights. The only thing is, coming out of turn 4, it is a little intimidating with the flag stand there. And a lot of people say Paradise is intimidating with the flag stand, but with that wall. But I've never really had an issue at Paradise. But this track's definitely a little more sketchy. You can see they're racing really hard there. The leaders. You can see how far I fell back in that amount of time. But the leaders are definitely racing really hard. You see, they actually end up coming together there, and I think that was the second place cart ended up spinning off, which is good for me because we get a caution. So we're back closed in, and now I have a chance because I'll be starting second. So I'll be in the pack, and I can actually hopefully have a battle here for once and get to race. So yeah, we line back up in second here, and now we can actually have some fun and hopefully contend for the win here. And I probably don't have the outright speed, but you never know. The slipstream can make up for that pretty easily. So we get a good start. We get a gap to the cart behind us, and we're on the bumper of the cart ahead of us. We're right on the bumper there, give him a little push, fall back slightly. And I know once the slipstream broke, it was all over. So I was really trying to keep on him. And this track just long enough for a slipstream, but not long enough for a big slipstream. So if you fall out of it, you're really screwed. You see the cart behind me, thought about it, but didn't. And we're still all about even through these corners. And now I fall back off that corner. I get a little push there. Hopefully it can help me catch up, get a big push there. And then my motor went ring. And then it locked up on me. So I ended up spinning off the track. And it would not roll forward. They could roll and then do a tick and like chain lock, and then it would go back, and then roll and go tick, and then the chain lock, and do the same thing every time. So I was really confused. I thought it was something with the clutch, but wasn't too sure, but no matter what, I wasn't able to finish the race.
He's pushing it.
Because it kept locking up. So went ahead and pushed it off, which is really unfortunate because we actually had a chance to race there, but is what it is. Broke off of it and then it's kind of over and it's like the driver or something happened. Did this come apart again? Because remember who was doing that?
No, it's up there.
Oh, look at the basket. The basket's coming.
That snapper you came off or something. Jesus. Not a break today.
That sucks.
Not a single break. I mean, nothing.
Dude, like if that kid would have just pushed me, we would have passed the leader, and then he could have fought me, and we would have been good.
Can you give me some times?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I've been going crazy all day.
You did your job.
I almost asked you this morning when it first happened to change the fucking motor. I know you did too. I can feel you.
Okay, just finished up the shootout here. We're running okay. We just didn't have enough speed at the end or at the beginning. We fell back. Tires were good. They were a lot better than they have been. We changed motors. It helped. Our RPMs went back to where they should have been. So I think we ran 7,200 multiple races at Crossroads last weekend. So I think that hurt the motor. But in the end, we were there. We were running good. If I could have got a little help from the cart behind me, we could have passed the leader and then fought out front. But it is what it is. The clutch locked up on the last couple laps. Something happened with it. Yep. There's something in there.
Bolts in it.
Bolt went in there. So ended up locking it up, spun, which is unfortunate. We could have had a good finish there, but is what it is. Still ran a good race, and I'm hopefully coming back here soon, man. I like this place. So we had a good run. Thanks, Brad, for the tires. And yeah, sucks to end that way, but it is what it is.
All right.
You made that.
That's so unlucky.
Man, it could have been something picked up off the track.
It's like a set screw for the axle.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Could have been picked up off the track.
Dude. I mean, it's not for mine.
This wasn't a day for Kale today. I mean, what's the chances?
I am just happy today.
What happened? Picked up a set screw. Something. What the hell that come? Not here. I mean, there's no way a set screw from here went up. Could have got up there. There's nothing in the front of a set screw. I knew something had
We just can't make today happen, right? Yeah, it went green and then it locked up.
They even found it.
It's right here.
I don't know. I don't know if I believe that.
Yeah, the hole's empty.
Guess it could have traveled. Could have traveled the chain.
That's the culprit. Damn, dude.
Could have traveled the chain.
Oh. What? For you to be the only work I do at the track?
Yeah.